Hello and welcome back to another action figure review. Today we are looking at the Marvel Legends Wolverine and Deadpool Wolverine figure. Now this is obviously the updated yellow suit with the sleeves missing and the battle damage. And I'm going to be honest, I didn't really have much expectation for this figure because we've already had the yellow suit, and when I first saw the images, I thought that the battle damage looked a bit like it was drawn on by a child. But after having it in hand, I actually do really like this figure. I've enjoyed messing around with this one, and the battle damage in person, it doesn't look as bad. Like, yeah, it's not great. It's not movie accurate, and it does kind of give off the illusion that someone went a bit crazy with like a black marker, but I think it's okay. I don't think it's as bad as what some people were saying, but that's just my personal opinion. However, the back of the figure being completely clean, that is an issue. They should have put some battle damage on this. I think it looks a bit ridiculous when the front is so dirty and the back is spotless. I don't think that looks great at all. Don't really know how they thought that it was a good idea. I guess they were trying to save money and they assumed that collectors would just have the figure displayed from the front, which is true. We wouldn't display it like that. But if you're trying to take like photographs and stuff and you can see like the back in the front, it doesn't match, doesn't work. A complaint that people had with the yellow suit first time around is that the yellow looked really, what's it, cheap? Yeah, the yellow looked cheap. This one looks better. I think they've done a slightly different shade of yellow. Obviously, you can't really see some of the yellow because of the battle damage, but I think they've gone with a slightly different yellow because it looks better. It doesn't look as cheap. And people didn't like the hips before, and I don't know whether they've improved it or not, or if it's less noticeable, but I think it looks fine. But then I never really had an issue with the first one. I like the sleeved look, so yeah. He's got a new head sculpt for this release with the gritted teeth, which looks really nice. I really do like this one. And I believe they've changed the direction slightly of the helmet with the black bits, and it looks good. Not too keen on this like black line. I think it's a little too in your face, maybe. But I don't know. I don't really think that they needed to do that. But yeah, the face sculpt looks good. I like the gritted teeth. Like I said, I don't mind the battle damage. I like the fact that they sculpted some rips for the sleeves rather than just reusing the old one. And he's got some battle damage cuts, which is okay. The arms look alright. They could do with some hair though, I think, but they do look good. And I think this figure has some new claws as well, which does look better than the previous yellow suit Wolverine. I think they're ever so slightly a bit shinier. And yeah, other than that, I haven't really got a huge amount to say about this figure. He comes with the same head sculpt he had last time, but obviously slightly different paint, and I think the wings of the helmet are a different sculpt, and he comes with the same hands, which is one fist and one like gesturing hand, but it's kind of like a trigger finger hand. I wish he came with different hands so that we could also use them with the other yellow suit figure that we have. But yeah, like if you like Deadpool and Wolverine and you want Wolverine from the end of the movie, I definitely recommend getting this one. I think it looks good. And like I said, I've enjoyed playing around with it a lot more than I thought I would. And to be honest, and this might be controversial, but I've enjoyed messing around with this one more than the brown suit. And the brown suit's a completely new sculpt, and it's a better sculpt. But there's something about this figure that is just ticking some of my boxes. So yeah. If you've got this figure and you enjoy it, let me know in the comments. Thank you very much for watching this review, and I will see you in the next one.